Hello and welcome to basic training. In this video we will go through how to handle your weapon safely. I think it's very important to know how to handle your airsoft toys safely, as I see way too many times, especially younger people, they don't really know how to use their weapons the right way, so I figured I would try to teach you how to safely use your toys. One of the most important rules is laser control or piippukontrolli. You never point your gun at anyone if you're not about to shoot the enemy. Never play around, especially in off-game area. That's highly forbidden and very childish to play around with your guns. It makes you only look fool. You always have to know where your gun is pointed at and never point at your teammates or anything you don't have to shoot. So when teammate is going around you, in front of you, you have to raise up your gun or lower it down. Never point at anything you don't want to shoot. This is the safest way, and you will avoid team kills or any unnecessary inflicting of pain. So always know where your gun is pointed at and never point at your teammates. Simple rule, but hard to remember when in combat. And also very important rule is your trigger finger. Always keep it off the trigger if you are not about to shoot. Only put your finger on the trigger when you're just about to shoot. I've seen some people in starting areas holding weapon like this, just hanging it. Looks very stupid and accidents might happen. So always keep it off and only put it on trigger when you are just about to shoot and you have a proper target. Also good to have weapon on safety at all times when you are not shooting. This is easy to practice at home, changing your firing modes, start practicing aiming at some point, and at the same time putting your weapon on semi. And after some practice you will be quite fast. Try at first very slowly, just aiming, then putting on finger, keep it on safety and drop it on firing mode. When you have done that a couple hundred times or so, or when you feel comfortable with it, you can start training raising your weapon at the same time, putting on semi and putting finger on the trigger. Tunnista maali, tarkista tausta. You want to be sure who you are shooting, so you don't do unnecessary team kills. So always check what armband the player has and make sure nothing not in game is behind of that target. Game referees or photo shooters or anything like that. So always aim, verify the target, only then fire when you are sure it is an enemy. Good workspace for your weapon is under your arm. It won't flop around. You can run like this or just walk like this, and it won't be juggling around. All sorts of reloading, scanning or anything, and your weapon is pointed at safe direction at the same time. It's also a little more lighter to keep your weapon like this than just like this. Of course, you are more ready to shoot like this, but when there is safe situation, this is quite good position. If you would like to know more about tactics, how to clear rooms and more advanced weapon handling, firing positions, etc., let me know in the comments and I will see you on the next video. Bye!